Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo. It is Wednesday, October 10th, 2012. I just went for my first postpartum run with little Zeke. He's in the back here. We just got back in the car and I'm dead. I'm so dead. So 32 minutes, 47 seconds, 17.12 mile average. I did 2 miles of jogging, walking, jogging, walking. My intention was to do a 5-minute warm-up and then jog a mile and then walk the rest of the way. But after about a quarter mile of running, I realized, yeah, totally out of shape. Not going to be running a mile right away, especially since I'm still sick. And I decided it was not worth really pushing it since I am sick. So I just alternated jogging and walking. I did quarter-mile increments, basically. So all total, I still did a mile of running, but also a mile of walking. So I guess that was what kind of my mission, but I had to split it up a little bit more than I wanted to. It feels really good to be back in my workout clothes, back with my sneakers laced up and feeling the pavement underneath my feet again. It's been a long time, a really long time since I've run outside. The last time I ran, I was about 19, 20 weeks pregnant, and it was on a treadmill. And so that's, needless to say, been a minute or two ago. So I'm feeling better today, obviously, or else I wouldn't be out running. I talked about that in my, well, I did another video where I talked about it, but actually I think I'm just going to wrap it all into this one. So, I am feeling better. I sound atrocious still. I think I just sound worse than I feel. My congestion is better, though. Probably being out running in this 55-degree weather wasn't the greatest idea I ever had, but I have cabin fever very, very bad. 6 weeks of sitting at home with a baby is very trying for me, who is used to being a very active person. Like, the extent of what I've gotten to do in the last 6 weeks is go to Target and shop and save to buy groceries. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. So, anywho, I am taking advantage of the fact that I'm feeling a little bit better, and I am now released from my restriction. I went to my OB/GYN yesterday, and I am fully released from him. I am back to normal, so he says, to go back to everything I did before, normal lifestyle. So that part is good, and I'm glad I'm all healed, but definitely the running today told me that my body is not the same, and that, you know, I need to be weary of that when as I get back into my workout routine. So anywho, let's see. I want to reach out to you guys. This is the first time I've really done this. Had to reach out and ask for help since starting my journey back in 2010. But the thing is, pregnancy changed a lot for me, especially with the way that my watch is going into power save. Woo. Especially the way that I would eat. I didn't have a lot of choice in that. Pregnancy brought a lot of weird things to a post-op gastric bypass patient. Blood sugars became an issue, not in a diabetic way, just that I would have very severe crashes if I did not eat some carbs, and in particular complex carbs. So I had to kind of reincorporate a lot of that into my eating that I wasn't eating before. And so now it's really hard to kind of ditch that once you go back into it. But In addition to that, like, I was able to eat bigger portions. Now, I told you guys immediately postpartum, right after having the baby, my restriction returned. Well, it was there for about 3 weeks, and then it's kind of gradually faded. And I don't know if it's just that I've started to eat more at a sitting, or if it's just kind of gradually faded again. But I don't have as good a restriction as I did initially, which I know is normal. But I want to know at I'm 2 years and what? September, October, 2 months post-op, so about 28 months post-op. What size portions are those of you who are at least this far out eating at any given time? Sometimes I think I could eat like a normal size portion you would get at a restaurant, and I actually can't do that, but it feels like I'm able to eat a lot more than I should be able to. In my mind, I think at this point I should be able to eat about a cup of food, and I think that I can do more than that. And I feel like I've stretched my pouch out, though. My surgeon assures me that that's not possible. I don't know. I don't know if it's that I am cheating myself and I know how to like eat some and wait and eat some and wait and eat some and wait, and that's how I'm getting more in. But I'm just kind of reaching out to you guys as a support system of like, how do I get back on track? That's kind of my mission starting today. Obviously, I'm out running when I'm still a little bit sick, I want my lifestyle back. I want me back all the way. And sitting at home for the last 6 weeks has caused me to put on some weight, if I'm just perfectly honest with you guys. I came to the realization really fast that my job, being physical, is a really, really important part of my life, because it really, even when I wasn't working out during my pregnancy, my job alone was enough to help me maintain my weight loss because I was so active. Yes, there's a difference between active lifestyle and working out. There's totally a difference. I get it. But the active lifestyle most certainly helps you maintain weight loss. And now that I've been sitting at home doing nothing but bottle feeding a baby and changing diapers all day, I'm not getting any exercise, and I definitely have put on a little bit of weight. So my mission is to get this weight back off and get back into my lifestyle, and I want to get back into my full weight loss mindset, my weight loss surgery mindset of protein first, no carbs or low carbs. I never really did no carb. I always tried to just keep the carbs to a minimum. Physical fitness, running, weightlifting. I want to get back into all of that because I felt so much better than I do now in this body. Now, I haven't gained enough weight that it's like noticeable to people, except it's noticeable to me, and that's enough for me to go, gotta get this in check right now before it becomes like, 10 pounds becomes 50. I don't want to go down that road. I'm not going to go down that road. So I'm just reaching out to you guys for a little bit of advice on anything you can give me, physical fitness wise, dietary wise. I have reached out to my surgeon's office, to the dietitian. I got a hold of her today to discuss this, and so things are, I feel like I'm doing my part to put this back into line. And you guys know I'm not afraid to do the work. I've been doing the work for the last 2 years. I'm not going to stop now just because I had a baby. In fact, he gives me more inspiration and more motivation to get back into this. It's I want to have a healthy life so I can be a healthy mom and take care of my little guy for his whole life and be a good role model for him. I want him to grow up with a mom who is active and fit and healthy, and that he can look at me and show me off to his friends and say, look how cool my mom is, and look how healthy my mom is, and I want to be like my mom. And that's really important to me. And I think that it's good that I didn't have him until so long post-op, because I wouldn't have been in that mindset before losing all my weight. But getting to my goal really changed a lot in my mind of the kind of life that I want to have from here on out. I don't want to live an obese life ever again. That's the most painful thing I've ever done. I want to live this healthy life as a normal-sized person. So that's what I fully intend to do. So I'm reaching out to this community because this is the reason I joined this community. And so many of you have been inspired from things that I've said or done over the last 2 years. And I'm looking for a little feedback, a little payback, a little, pay it forward kind of thing from some of you guys right now. So any comments or anything you guys can leave me would be so appreciated. And I thought I saw my best friend drive by. So anywho, that's where I'm at with that. Zeke's doing good, still having pooping problems. That poor kid, between the gas and constipation, I swear his bowels must be just totally messed up. And it makes for a fussy baby usually. And it's not his fault, and I just feel bad. I feel kind of helpless that there's not a lot that I can do to help him. As much as I want to be able to. Excuse me. But hopefully we'll get it all squared away one of these days. I'm hoping we can get him on a schedule, like a normal bowel movement schedule, before I go back to work. I go back to work on the 22nd, so I have a week and a half left, which seems like no time at all. And at the same time, I'm kind of ready to go back. So it's like a mixed bag for me right now. Let's see, what else? Oh, I'm in my new car. I don't know if I ever told you guys that we bought a new car right before Zeke was born. We had a Chevy Equinox. We traded it off for a Chevy Cruze, a little small car, which I absolutely adore. I hardly ever get to drive it, though. My husband's been working out of town, so he's had his company truck this last week and a half, so I've had it for a week and a half, which has been really fun. It's a zippy little car. It's got a little turbo engine in it, and it's just, I love it. I just absolutely love it. It's so fun. And let's face it, it's always fun to have a brand new car, you know. It's so nice to have a brand new car. You don't have to worry about, and you just put gas in it and you go until it needs an oil change, and you change the oil and then you go again. So but I did discover that putting my jogging stroller in this car is kind of a joke. Like, it's a pain in the it's a total pain in the ass to get it in here. I kind of just have to wedge it in, and that's what I did. It's in the trunk, but I had to fold one of the seats down, and what a hassle. And jogging with a stroller is a totally new thing for me, a totally new challenge. Let me tell you that it adds so much resistance to your running. I swear, if you want a better run workout, even if you don't have a kid, just get a jogging stroller to push, because it's not easy. They're pretty heavy. Yeah, it's a challenge for sure. I got like partway through my first run, and I thought, God dang, like this thing is like hard to push. I actually have to like work to run and push it. So maybe I'm getting a better workout than I realize pushing a stroller, but whatever. So I guess that's all. I guess that's the update for you guys. If any of you have any, suggestions or advice, or just want to say anything to me encouraging, I am so open to it right now. I feel very, very defeated after this workout today. I feel very like, oh my God, it's going to take me a year to get back to where I was, and maybe it will. But I'm going to, work at it and keep trying. And halfway through my workout today, I thought, oh, I'm never going to be able to do this. Like, I felt like giving up. And then I had to check myself. I really had to go, no. This is not the person that gives up. This is the person that fights. You're going to keep going. You're going to do this again. You're going to keep fighting, and it will get better. And I know that that's the mindset I had that got me through the first time. And I know that's what I have to have moving forward. But, I never envisioned myself having to start over again. But he's worth it. That's what I keep telling myself. He's worth the fact that I had to stop and take care of myself for him. Now he's here, and I can take care of myself again. And I can get me back to what I want me to be. And so that's where we're at. So my little born to run thing, not really true right now. Not really born to run right now. But I'll get there. Anyway, I guess that's it. I love you guys. Mwah. Take care. I'll see you soon.